so grotesque, it was so bizarre. On my side of the bed, this piece of art. And I knew in my mind and in my heart, it was her fecal matter.
The Daily Podcast. Podcast.
What is up? Welcome back to the Daily Podcast, episode 166. Thanks for tuning in. If you're new to my podcast, thanks for even giving me a shot. Hope you like it. Make sure to subscribe, all that fun shit that you hear people say. I hope you really enjoyed that intro song before the intro song, because your boy, Johnny Depp, won, baby. He won. That's what's up. Shout out to his lawyer, Camille Vasquez. She destroyed it. Hopefully I said her last name right. I'm bad with those kind of names. But anyways, she killed it. I will say Amber Heard's lawyer did not help her at all. Her team, oh man. And the fact that she was just lying about a bunch of shit is just crazy. But her lawyers didn't help at all. He objected to his own question. Just all this crazy shit. I'm sure you've seen it. If you have TikTok or just Instagram Reels, I'm sure you've came across some of the viral stuff. Before I go any further, I just want to say that I do not condone any sort of violence, male on male, male, female on male, all that shit. Like, I don't condone any of it. Domestic abuse. There's no place for it. I just want to say that I do not agree with it, because I'm sure there are people out there that do believe that the verdict is incorrect on everything, and that Amber Heard is, telling the truth 100%. Obviously, I have my views on it, and I'm not going to go into it on this because I'm trying to have fun. But I just wanted to let you guys know that I do not condone any of that. Boom. Okay, cool. Anyways, intro song. It's your boy, Johnny Depp. Someone basically took one of his testimonies on the stand and turned it into a Metallica cover of Nothing Else Matters. It's only, I think, like a minute and 33 seconds long. I didn't want to put the entire thing because, it's a slow song, It might put you to sleep before even listening to my podcast. So I want to give myself a shot, So I'll put the link to that YouTube video in the show notes so you can click on it and you can be the one that shows your friends first, and they will love you because it's fucking hilarious. Someone on the last tour I was just on, they played it, and it was the funniest thing I have heard. And I had to share it with you. And I hope you like it. Also, who the fuck takes a shit on someone's bed? Like, I could understand maybe if you're like in college and you're in a dorm or something, and like everyone's hammered and someone bets you and you do it and it's, whatever. But like, it's Johnny Depp. It's Johnny Depp. Unless he asks you like, hey, I'm Johnny Depp. Why did I even try to do his voice? I can't do it. I wish I could do like a Captain Jack Sparrow, but maybe if he was like, he had like a shit on my pillow kink, like, then I could understand it. Even then, it's like, what the fuck? Like, I almost want to be like, okay, Johnny Depp, I want you to sign an NDA that you can never tell a soul that I shat on your pillow. But no, Amber Heard, a.k.a. Amber Turd, decides to do it on her own. And then blames it on her dog, which, by the way, that dog is very tiny. The dog is not, like, it's a small dog. I'm sure you've seen small dog shits. Very different. Like, I feel like the only way that she could portray a dog, little tiny dog shit herself, is if she was like, I don't know, slightly constipated. Those shits where you're sitting on, your porcelain throne and you feel like you're putting in, A1 effort. It hurts, and then it never fully feels good, at the end, even when you're done and you think you're done, or you kind of just give up because you've been on there, your ass cheeks are getting sore. And then you go to look down to see your hard work, and it's like the size of a fucking like peanut M&M, and there's only like 3 of them. And you're like, are you kidding me? It felt like I was pushing down a kielbasa. Probably said that word wrong too. And I don't know why. I'm hungry. I don't know. But how are you going to shit on Jack Sparrow's, Captain motherfucking Jack Sparrow's pillow? That's disgusting. And you're a well, I wouldn't say top tier actress because I don't know. I'm sure she is, but A-list celebrity, and you're going to shit on someone's pillow? Like, there's something wrong. And then all the lying, and I don't know. Anyways, Johnny Depp performs Nothing Else Matters, a Metallica cover. And it's brilliant. And I want to thank you to the person who did that, if you're listening, which you probably aren't. But hey, you know what? Clip it. So, I just want to say shout out to Johnny Depp's lawyers, not to Amber Heard's lawyers, because I feel like if she had better representation, it wouldn't have been such a catastrophe. It was, I wouldn't say borderline, because it was full-fledged, like, hilarious. Even to the point where, like, Johnny Depp, his 2 lawyers, Camille and the dude, the one that was, because Camille was sitting behind Johnny Depp, and then the guy, I forget his name, was, actually, I didn't forget it, I never knew it. Guy sitting next to Johnny Depp, they got in trouble, or he got in trouble, Johnny did, for, like, sneaking snacks and doodling. And while they were getting reprimanded, they were all like sharing snacks, and like Camille from the back reaches over and grabs like a little snack, and it's just hilarious. And they're laughing at some of the shit that like Amber Turd's lawyer were talking about, like Mega Pint, all this shit, asking the same, like, did I read that right? Did I read that right? And I love just how he takes care of it. He's like, yes, you did. For the 3rd time, you did. My favorite one, I hopefully I say it correctly. I don't remember word for word, but he asks, Amber Heard's lawyer was reading from something and asks again, did I read that right? And he basically, Johnny's just like, you continue to read them right. And it's just like, everyone's laughing. It's hilarious. And the thing is, I know it's who he is. He's always been like that kind of guy. And I'm not speaking like that because I know him personally. I don't. But, it comes across in his work, and you see his, videos of him, visiting children dressed up as Jack Sparrow. I know it's an act, but he even says that he puts a bit of himself in acting as Jack Sparrow. Like he gets scripts and stuff, and he rewrites it in a sense to bring himself out in it. So, and you see him being as that person, and it shows on the stand, but also he is on the stand. So he's going to act, accordingly. He's not going to like hoot and holler and all this kind of shit. He knows where he stands, and he's going to react accordingly. And he crushed it. Amber, on the other hand, like, you're an actress, I understand. Like, maybe get better at it. I don't know. Like, the fake crying. Now people think you're doing coke on the stand. It's hilarious. I personally don't think she was like sneaking in bottles of liquor and, doing a bump of coke on the witness stand. Like, I don't really think she's that stupid. But then again, she shit on Johnny Depp's pillow. Like, all these crazy things happening. Like, I think she's a bit cuckoo. So I think she kind of got what she deserved. And again, like I said before, I don't condone any sort of violence or anything. I don't know exactly what happened on between them. It could have been both ways, which is what it kind of sounded like. Maybe a little bit more heavier on like of Amber doing shit to Johnny. So even if it's 50-50, some, domestic abuse, like either way, I don't fucking like it. I don't condone it. but she does seem a little batshit crazy. So batshit crazy, not good at like kind of just holding your shit together. Like fake tears is, and you're bad at doing fake crying. It looks worse than if you were just like stoic. And then one thing that like I just think about right now that really kind of annoyed me was when they were reading off the shit, like, did Johnny do this or did you say this? She would like look to the, I'm imagining that it was the jury. She would look to the jury, say yes, and then look back. I just like, she is trying to maybe puppy dog her way into the jury's hearts, I guess. I don't know. It's just sketchy, and I think that the verdict is just. And considering the jury, or sorry, the jury's verdict. Let's see here. So obviously, Johnny won. So this is from but I just have a few articles up here. Okay. So Heard was ordered to pay Depp $15 million in damages, although state rules will limit it to $10.35 million, and Depp was ordered to pay Heard $2 million for her claim of defamation against his lawyer. Let me read that again. Sorry. Heard was ordered to pay $15 million in damages. So the state will pretty much knock that down to a little under $11 million. And then Depp was ordered to pay Heard $2 million for her claim of defamation against his lawyer. Okay, sorry, I just had to get that through my head. So I wonder if like, can Depp just like subtract $2 million from? I don't know how that works. Like, you have to pay me, I have to pay you. Like, you can't just like deduct it. I don't know. So currently, Depp's Instagram statement has over 16 million likes, and the post does have comments limited. Does not. I apologize. So yeah, Johnny, and I'll read it. Johnny Depp put something on his Instagram, 16 million likes and counting. The post does not have comments limited. And then I guess Amber Heard, she did a post, crying woohoo, which has over 300,000 likes, but she has comments limited. Don't really care. One thing that's kind of funny to show like how much no one really fully believes here. And this is just in the scope of Instagram, but it says here, none of the verified users she follows have liked her post. And this is the reason I have this article up is because, the title says, here's a list of all the celebs who liked Johnny Depp's Instagram statement. And it's down below. I don't really give a shit to read all of these off, but like Bella Hadid, Emma Roberts, Kelsey Ballerini, Jason Momoa, Kelly Osbourne, Kelly Osbourne, Vanessa Hudgens, Hailey Bieber, Jennifer Aniston. What's up, girl? The list goes on. It's insane. And apparently no one of status liked Amber's. So like it kind of shows you like, you're full of shit. You lost. Suck it up. I don't know. It's crazy. Let's see here. I have a screenshot of these because it looks like, I hope he typed it himself. By the way, he wasn't even in the US for the verdict reading. Like for the last part where the people are going to tell you, Johnny, you won or you lost. Amber, you won or you lost. He wasn't even there. He was in the UK, which I think is such a badass move. It's like, hey, like, I'm fucking Johnny Depp. This shit sucks. But also, like, I have basically he's in the UK because he's got work to do that predated, the court dates and all that shit. So let me get a drink of water. Shout out Liquid Death, of course. Murder your thirst, bitch. Alrighty. Bear with me, because if you know the podcast, I suck hardcore at reading, and this is not going to help because I'm sure there's some words in here that I'm going to fuck up. So just sit back, relax, and try to understand what I say. All right. And again, this is on Johnny Depp's Instagram, so you can check it out yourself if you would like. All right. So 6 years ago, my life, the life of my children, the lives of those closest to me, and also the lives of the people who for many, many years have supported and believed in me were forever changed. All in the blink of an eye. False, very serious and criminal allegations were levied at me via the media, which triggered an endless barrage of hateful content. Although no charges were ever brought against me, it already traveled around the world twice with a nanosecond, and it had a seismic impact on my life and my career. And 6 years later, the jury gave my life back. I am truly humbled. My decision to pursue this case, knowing very well the height of the legal hurdles that I would be facing and the inevitable worldwide spectacle into my life, was only made after considerable thought. From the very beginning, the goal of bringing this case, like I said, it's kind of like looks like a typewriter, so some of the words are fucked. All right, from the very beginning, the goal of bringing this case was to reveal the truth, regardless of the outcome. Speaking the truth was something that I owed to my children and to all those who have remained steadfast in their support of me. I feel at peace knowing I have finally accomplished that. Next page. I am and have been overwhelmed by the outpouring of love and colossal support and kindness from around the world. I hope that my quest to have the truth be told will have helped others, men or women, who have found themselves in my situation, and that those supporting them never give up. I also hope that the position will now return to innocent until proven guilty, both within the courts and in the media. I wish to acknowledge the noble work of the judge, the jurors, and the court staff and the sheriffs who have sacrificed their own time to get to this point, and to my diligent and unwavering legal team who did an extraordinary job in helping me to share the truth. The best is yet to come, and a new chapter has finally begun. There's two lines here. I'm going to just Veritas num. I can't read it. But underneath that, I wonder if this is just like the English version of it. But truth never perishes. Then signed Johnny Depp. Then on the side, he's got some, 2022, I would imagine, then UK. So, pretty good. I dig it. I'm not even going to read Amber's one. I don't even want to find it. I think I saw it, and it was kind of, I don't know. And I went into the comments, and it was not good. And yeah, it's going to be weird. The one thing that was kind of interesting, and I saw today, because I've been following this, but not to the extent of like I'm searching for it. The only time I did search for it was like when we were trying to just find the viral moments of how bad Amber Heard's lawyer really was, especially the one where he objected to his own question. Absolutely insane. But so I haven't been like super, super crazy, like following every moment, every single day, all that shit. Like when it pops up, I see it. So one thing I saw today was they don't know, like her lawyer doesn't know how she can't pay it. She's not going to be able to pay the money. And I think she's going to try to appeal. Let me go to this. This is from NYPOST, but exclusive. Amber Heard's attorney tells Savannah Guthrie, the actor, absolutely plans to appeal. So she's going to try to appeal it, which is fucking bullshit. Just, what do you want? Like, come on. But this is the main part that I wanted to bring up. So Amber Heard's attorney tells that same woman, the reporter Savannah Guthrie, hopefully I'm saying that correctly, the actor is absolutely not able to pay the 10.4 million judged to Johnny Depp. Earlier, I said just under 11. I should have just said 10.4, rounding up. I rounded up way too hard. Anyways, what's another, 600,000, whatever, dude. Yeah. I don't know. That's kind of crazy. How do you, like, you do maybe do another movie and you're already out of Aquaman too. Like, what are you going to do? What movie are you going to get? And I don't know if you're going to get paid that much to do it. It's kind of crazy. And this is something I was looking up. This is from two different sources. I'm just on some random site, but take it with a grain of salt, of course. I don't know where you can like actually find people's net worth that's like true, because I could probably look up what my net worth is and it probably is going to lie. So Heard's exact net worth is up for debate. Fox Business reports it is a US 8 million. So according to Fox Business, Amber Heard's net worth is 8 million. But Celebrity Net Worth lists Amber's net worth at 2.5 million. Obviously, that's a big jump, but it's also still pretty under, what she has to owe. And then under the, let's see here, the defamation trial has led the couple's finances bare and revealed that Heard earned 10 million in gross between the years of 2013 and 2019. So she only made basically, and like I said, grain of salt here. This site's fucking like a New Zealand website. Okay. Basically between 2013 and 2019, she made $10 million. I mean, personally, I would be pumped. I would be set for life. But that's a long time to gross 10 million. Like, what kind of payment plan do you get on to pay off 10.4 million? That's insane. For her sake, I mean, I don't wish her any more trouble than she's already gone through. She obviously seems to not be helping herself very well. But as a good person that I think that I am, and would hope that people think I am as well, of course, I don't wish any more crazy shit for her. And I hope that she's able to pay this off. And, I liked her in Aquaman. I can put that shit aside. Like, I can put that aside and just enjoy the movie for what it is and, whatever. So I hope she gets some roles that she can, pay this off sooner than later so she can even get back to her life. But she still shit on Johnny's pillow, and that's weird as shit. So I don't know. Maybe we can all have a mega pint of wine, sit down, and we can, discuss it. Or you can just head onto my Instagram and just comment something. I don't know. Weird shit. Weird shit. I definitely talked a lot longer than I thought I was going to on this. I was going to bring it up my last time. Let me get to my notes here. That's kind of it for my whole Johnny Depp thing. Like I said, I was following it to the extent of when it pops up on my TikTok or the, Instagram reels, then I'll go into it. I've read a couple articles, but just for the juicy parts, So forgive me if facts are incorrect. I really didn't do too many facts or anything. So just, grain of salt, right? I think that's what you can do with all podcasts, unless it's some crazy scientist shit. But even then, you should take it with a grain of salt. Let's see here. Yeah, not too much really going on. I only have really two more notes. I will say, I've been watching this show called BS or Bullshit with Howie Mandel. Pretty fucking good. Trivia show. You can win up to $1 million. So, hey, maybe Amber Heard can go on the Bullshit show hosted by Howie Mandel, and she could maybe win $1 million. But the whole premise of the show is you got to bullshit your way. Like, yeah, you could have the correct answer, but I think there was one person that so far only one person has won. Oh, well, fuck. I can't say that. Well, whatever. You just got to bullshit your way through. If you have the correct answer, then you could usually say why, truthfully, that is the correct answer. But most people, they're bullshitting, and you got to, bullshit your way to make the three people believe you. So maybe she shouldn't go on that, because she obviously can't do that. under oath. So, but yeah, the bullshit show, I think it's pretty awesome. I think it's on Netflix. I believe so. And this is weird. My last note that I had on here was, and I didn't bring it up on my last episode when I was kind of my welcome back episode from my tour. And this note didn't make it into the cut. And I just was driving home today and I was like, oh, I should bring that up because I thought it was funny. Last tour I was on, I forget where we were actually, but we were staying, it was a day off and we were staying at the Hard Rock Hotel and Casino. Went to the hotel room, finished up a video, showered, all that fun shit, got food, and then kind of just bored. So I kind of hopped around, went across the street, got a few beers, and then I went to the hotel. I went to one of the bars in the casino, was having some drinks, and one of the waitresses, when you're gambling, you get free drinks. So this girl was stocking up her little tray thing of beers and whatnot, and it was full. And it just tipped over a little bit, and I think it was like 3 Bud Lights smashed all over the floor. And I'm just watching because it's not my place to like clean it up. There's like four people around me trying to clean it up. Whatever, just mind my own business. And I look over, and one of the guys cleaning, I don't know what his job was. I don't think he was like a bar back, but he was cleaning it up, and he looks up at me, and we like straight eye contact. And the dude, he was all right. I'm 30, so I would imagine he's 30, 35. Definitely sub 40s. Like I wouldn't say anything above that, but so young, right? And the dude had what looked almost exactly like Mike Tyson's tattoo, the face one right by his eye, same side. Like he had the Mike Tyson tattoo. And I immediately wrote it down, and I thought it was the funniest fucking thing ever because no one should ever get Mike Tyson tattooed on their face, or the Mike Tyson tattoo on their face. Getting a tattoo of Mike Tyson's face on your face is much more acceptable than getting Mike Tyson's tattoo on your face. Because you're not fucking Mike Tyson. You didn't bite someone's fucking ear off. You do not get to have that tattoo. I don't know. I'm sure they're in some cultures, like it's a cultural thing. You get those certain face tattoos. I don't know the name of it. But I hope you understand what I'm saying. Like, it's funny when the guy from when Nard Dog from I'm blanking on The Hangover, when he gets the tattoo. That's funny, but that's not real. It's hilarious, but it's not real. I've seen some like the big ass like football player Samoan looking dudes, with like face tats, but it's not exactly like Mike Tyson's. But this scrawny little kid, he was of color. I don't know what ethnicity he was. Like if I had to guess, like maybe Mexican. I don't know. But also, I don't care. It was crazy. It was the last thing I thought I would ever see. Someone cleaning it up, like Bud Light off the ground in a casino in the Hard Rock. I don't know. I thought it was hilarious. Maybe I'll do a segment on the funniest tattoos that people have ever gotten. I should do that. I'm going to write that down. Well, that's going to be hard because I might have to do a video on that one. I'll figure it out. Funniest tattoos. Just writing that down. Funniest tattoos people have gotten. I can't type. Have gotten. If you've seen some crazy ones, feel free to, if you have a photo of them, or maybe it's something online you've seen, just hit me up on Instagram at It's Danny Todd. Same handle for Twitter. I'll have straight links into those on my show notes. So yeah, if you have any experiences with just ridiculously stupid tattoos, hit me up on the socials and send me that shit. I think that's kind of it. Like I said, I talked way too much about Johnny Depp. Shout out Johnny Depp. You're the best. Love you, bro. Because you know me. Just kidding, you don't. One last thing. Right before this episode, my friend Hazel Chadwick, shout out. We are going to schedule her on the podcast. I literally have a text asking like, when do you want to schedule? So I'll figure that out. Maybe, hopefully it'll be for next week's episode, if not sooner. But she just wrote a book, and I think I have a screenshot. She doesn't have a date yet, but definitely, there we go. This is just on her Facebook, but she's saying her memoir, Claiming My Baggage, will be available for pre-orders June 15th. Oh, shit, she does have a date. Whoops, my bad. So June 15th, her memoir, Claiming My Baggage, will be available for pre-orders. She says details to come, so I'm not sure yet if she has like a place where she can do it, or like if I can link you to it. But I'm very excited. She's a good friend from back home. Shout out Santa Cruz, California. Hey. Why did I do that? I sound so dumb when I do that, but it's fun. Anyways, yeah, Hazel will be on the podcast soon. Right after I get off this podcast with y'all, I'm going to talk to her, get that shit scheduled, because I'm excited. A friend of mine wrote a fucking book. That's tight. Claim your baggage, yo. Anyways, thanks for tuning in, listening to me talk about Johnny Depp. Don't shit on pillows. And go Google your net worth, see what it is, and send me shit about tattoos. All right, till the next time, I'll catch you later. All right, peace.